guys, this is P Bunny and I'm back. I'm back. Hey, this is Bathroom Chronicles, and I came to you guys to talk to you about self-worth and self-esteem. That's gonna be the topic today. We have a lot to talk about, so stay tuned. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, hit that bell, comment below about how much you love my energy, and let's talk about it. Yes,
it's all mine, but sometimes I just want somebody to talk to, someone that's on my mind. I want something that's all cool, and it don't waste my time.
hi everyone. So I want to talk to you guys today. This is Bathroom Chronicles, and today's topic is self-worth and self-esteem. Now, I want to give you the definition of both. So on the website, on the dictionary, self-worth is a feeling that you are a good person who deserves to be treated with respect. Self-esteem is what you think or feel and believe about yourself. Self-esteem, self-worth is recognized as I'm greater than everything, right? An example of self-worth. Self-worth is an opinion you have about yourself and the value you place on yourself. An example of self-worth is your belief that you are a good person who deserve good things, or the belief that you are a bad person, you deserve bad things. The value you assess on oneself, or the ability of self-assertion. Now, I want to talk about it in the sense of when we talk about self-worth and self-esteem, right? They always get confused with each other because they go hand in hand with each other. You know what I mean? And I want to talk to you today about like the difference, not the difference, more like to find out what's the issue, right? Find out why you feel this way and where did it come from. The next one I want to talk about is once you find the issue and why you feel this way, what to do with that. Like, how can you, like, what to do with that? And the third one is, how can I fix it? How can I give myself more, fix my self-worth, or give me more self-esteem? They go together. So I want to talk to you guys today. So those are the bullet points of today. So the first one is find out why you feel this way, or where did it come from, right? It could come from childhood trauma, things where your parents didn't say I love you as much, or say that you was pretty enough, or whatever the case may be, and gave you bad criticism, or always putting you down. As well as past relationship is the same thing, where your past girlfriend or boyfriend made you feel like you wasn't worth it, made you feel like you are less than, or turned down your own self-esteem with making you feel unpretty or unsatisfying, or saying that you're not bringing nothing to the table. It could even come from friendships, or past friendships, or current friendship, as far as current relationship, where the friendship, sometimes with certain friendships, that there are hierarchies, right? Certain friends like to be on top, so they make sure that their other friends are below them, so they can feel better about themselves, so they could boost their own self-esteem and their own self-worth, because they feel like you need them, and this is what they bring, and things of that nature. But true, they're bringing you down so they could bring themselves up, and you take those criticism very deeply when it don't need to be that way. You know what I mean? You don't. It can also come from schools and jobs. Sometimes with jobs and schools, we feel like we're not accomplishing, or we're not passing a class, or we're not doing good in school, and it mess up with our mental, and we feel like we're not worth anything, and we always like getting frustrated. So you have to figure out where is that frustration is coming from, and see, look at your life and take a step back and be like, okay, let me see what is going on here. Why do I react this way? Why do I continuously letting things happen to me and always getting the short end of the stick? You know what I mean? Like, why am I doing that? Like, that's why you have to understand of why you're doing that. And once you try to figure that out, you find a bullet point. That goes to step two. Step two, right? Step 2 is once you find out the reason why, right? You find out that the reason why you feel this way, what caused you to be that way, then you have to speak to someone about it. I just need somebody to talk to. Hey, you know my intro song. You could talk to me, or you could go hire a professional, a counselor, a psychologist, and go talk to someone, even a family member. I would personally suggest you talk to someone that do not know you per se, or if they know you, you know that they're completely unbiased with the situation, so they could be able to listen to you. You know what I mean? Not everybody can listen. Somebody just gonna, if you listen and just want to talk to someone that's automatically gonna take your side or automatically da 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 da, and it's like, you need someone that's gonna be neutral, so we could be able to find out the reason and find out how can we fix this. You know what I mean? Finding someone to speak to could be very tough and very difficult, but there's multiple ways for you to find someone or find a good psychiatrist or a good counselor or anything like that, so you can be able to get this all out and then figure out what to do with it. You know what I mean? As well as you could go up to that person that hurt you and talk to them, and express your feelings towards them. So if it was, let's say it was a past relationship, and you want to tell this particular person how they made you feel, like they made you feel this type of way in the relationship and how they treated you and it wasn't right, and you want to get all this anger out, and that is good to do, and to get that out, because it's not for them, it's for you, for you to forgive them for whatever transpired in the past, because if you don't forgive, you're not going to be able to move forward. You're going to stay in the past, and while you're in the past, everybody's running past you, and it's like you're frustrated because it's like, oh, and now you're more sad and you feel more worthless, and it's like you're not. You're the bomb diggity. You know what I mean? So I need you to know that. But as well as you need to know that if you're talking to someone, or you're going to go ahead and express your feelings with the person that hurt you, you need to know that this person may not care. They may not be like, okay, so that was on you. You let me do that. Or they may say things to try to trigger you back into that place where you feel worthless, or you feel like you have low self-esteem again. You need to be able to be like, you know what, I'm not doing this for you, because I'm stronger than that now, or whatever. I watch P Bunny Bathroom Chronicles video, so I'm stronger now. You know what I mean? You talk to them about this and get those feelings out, you know, and once you know that, it's easier for you to be able to be like, okay, I just came here to say my piece. Like, whatever you say, I'm living the best life I could live. Like, God has been treating me so great. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie, for me, with my self-esteem, I used to have low self-esteem and low self-worth when I was younger, because I felt like I was an ugly duckling. And growing up, that's how I felt. I was a tomboy, and that's how I used to feel, because I used to not feel pretty. But when I got older and I started realizing like these features of mine, and started being like, whoa, Patricia, P Bunny, you pretty. Look at your face, look at your nose, look at your smile. Look at everything about you. You know what I mean? And I was like, you know what? I am a bad E. You know what I mean? I am a bad E. You know? Like, I'm pretty. Like, you can't tell me nothing. Anybody that knows me physically or talk to me, they will tell you that Pat love herself. And I do. I love myself, because I had to go through these things and figure out where these things come from. And then now I have this confidence and self-worth of who I am. And I want you to be there with me. I want you to feel that dun 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 dun. You know what I mean? Like, no one can tell you, oh, Pat, you ugly. No, the heck, I'm not. I'm a bad bitch. Like, I'm pretty. Like, you're not gonna tell me nothing less. Like, I'm not gonna allow you to tear me down, you know? As well as the next point, right? Next point is how to fix it. You know what I mean? Like, how to fix these issues. Because I know that when you're going through these things, you talk about negative thoughts and have negative conversations with yourself in your mind. So I found this website that I want to read you some of these bullet points. of those things, because it's very, I'll put the link in the description, so I'm gonna go through some of them with you. First of all, like the self-esteem and the talking to yourself. Sometimes you say it's all or nothing. Like, for example, if you don't succeed with this particular task that you're doing, you feel like you're a total failure, which you're not. Mentally, another example is made a mistake on a report, and now you're going to think that everybody's going to look at you like you don't know what you're doing in your job. No, you just made one mistake. Everybody's human. We make mistakes. Another one is taking a positive situation and making it into a negative. Like, I only did well because the test was easy. No, you did well because you studied. You did well because you know your stuff. You did well because you know what's going on. It's not because it was easy. The reason why it was easy because you know what you're doing. A lot of people could take the same test and it would not be easy for them. Or you jumping to the negative conclusion. Like, my friend hasn't replied to my email, so I must have done something wrong to anger them. No, they just may be working, or they may be talking to somebody else, as far as out having, going out to lunch or doing something. Just because they didn't respond to you right away doesn't mean that something negative happened. And when you always think negative, then you will always have this negative anger thing over you, and it's not need to be when it was not even necessary. You know what I mean? Mistaking feelings for fact. So, for example, I feel like a failure, so I must be a failure. No, if you feel like you're a failure at this moment, you could change that. That's just for this moment. That don't mean that you're totally a failure, because you accomplished a lot of things to get to where you at today. You know what I mean? Like, it may be small things, but you did. You know what I mean? So, and then self-talk. I don't deserve anything better than this. What? You deserve the world. You deserve anything better. You deserve to put yourself first. You deserve to have yourself feeling beautiful. You deserve everything. Don't let no one tell you, or even yourself tell you that. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. And how to adjust these things, It says useful statements. Even though it's tough, I handled the situation better. That's how you take a negative thinking process and making it into a positive. Another, forgiving yourself. Okay, I made a mistake, but that doesn't make me a bad person. That's how you take the negative situation into a positive stuff. Like, okay, I made a mistake, but that doesn't mean that I'm a horrible person. That just means I made a mistake, and I just use that to move better in the future. Avoid shoulda and must. Remove those stuff from your vocabulary. Like, I should have done this, or must have done this. No, what you did was what you did, and you need to be able to be happy or find that right solution into it. If you don't like what you did, then fix it. You know what I mean? Don't try to always put everything in the should have, must have. That mess up your mind. Try to focus on the positive things. Try to focus on things that it's positive towards you. Things that, instead of always a negative, find the negative and turn that into a positive, like I said earlier. And encourage yourself. Tell yourself that my presentation might not be perfect, but my colleagues ask questions and engage, which means that I accomplished my goals. You know what I mean? Engage with yourself and make yourself feel important. You are your number one fan. Yourself is. If you have that confidence and that self-esteem, you will be able to accomplish anything you want, and continue working at it. And also ways to go ahead and try to make this better and fix the situation that you're in, and put yourself in happier moments, as far as doing something you love or doing something you like, and trying to figure out what you love. You know what I mean? Sometimes you may love music. Sometimes you may love talking to people. Like, for me, I like to do so much. I like to plan things. I like to talk. I like to give advices. I like music. Like, I'm into everything. My hands are into everything. And then I'm doing my business now, which is people and party favors. But me. But, I'm doing that because I love to be creative in my mind, and I love to decorate, and I'm so over the top. So I'm doing things to make myself happy, as well as being around positive people. Let me repeat that. Being around positive people, because that's important. Sometimes you're around negative people, and that puts you in a negative place. You need to move. or whatever. Or they may be like, oh, you unrealistic, or oh, you gullible. No, you're a positive person. You like to see the beauty in life. You like to see the positive side. You see the cup half full instead of half empty all the time. And it's like, be around those type of people because they give you the energy you need, and you need to return that energy back to them and give them that same energy of positivity, and learning how to do that. Once you learn how to do that, your self-worth and your self-esteem will start building, and you start building brick by brick by brick, and then you'll be like, man, be confident, yes, like me. Or be yourself. I want you to be yourself and be happy, and know when to leave a situation. Even with relationship, sometimes you think your self-worth is low because in a relationship you stay longer, or in any type of relationship, friendship or actual couple relationships, you stay in things longer because you feel like you don't deserve anything. You feel like you don't have nothing better. But true and true, you are better. You deserve better, or whatever. The person may have left you. So you're like, what do the other person have that I don't have, right? No, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna lie. If when I broke up with someone, did I go look on their page to see who the next person is? I did, and I be, she ain't prettier than me. All right, he ain't doing better. Deuces, you know what I mean? And you leave it alone. Don't keep dwelling on the past or dwelling on that, because all that's going to do is continue pushing you back in the past. And we need to move to the future. You know what I mean? You need to move forward in life. You need to be happy. And you keep dwelling on that past is not going to help you at all. It's just going to make you frustrated. It's going to make you irritable. You know what I mean? So I think that for you to be able to move past that and just have that mindset of taking a step back, don't even go there. If you feel like you're not ready, don't even look for the situation, because then you're going to probably find other things you don't need to find. Leave that alone. It's another person out there waiting for you to be with you, but because you're dwelling on the past, they can't find you because you're hiding, you're looking, and you could be able to be happy. You know what I mean? So find that self-worth to leave if you need to leave a bad situation. If you're feeling like know what you bring to the table. Know your worth, know your confidence of what I bring to this table. And then know what your partner is not bringing, or see that, you know what, I deserve better. If you deserve better, leave. If you think that you could do better, or if you feel like, I'm not bringing that much to the table, then start working on things to bring to that table. Bring your more confidence, bring more happiness, bring more to it, because a person could take so much until they leave. So you have to work on yourself. Number one person out of everything is working on yourself. And that's what I want you guys to do. This is a long video. I thought it was going to be a 5-minute video, but anyways, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment below. This is P Bunny, and I'm gonna be back every Thursday, like I said. So, like I said, comment, subscribe to this video, and let me know what your next topic, or in the comments, let me know what you thought about this video, or what else you want me to talk about. All right, everyone, bye.